Hi guys, so today I want to share another story with you. Today I want to talk about Kenay Moore desperate to reconcile with cheating husband Marc Daly for the sake of the baby. Okay guys, so if you watch this channel, you know every now and then I have to do a really serious video, and that's what I have to do today because we're talking about Kenay Moore and her horrible marriage to Marc Daly. So we all know she filed for divorce a couple months ago, and now she's going around saying that there hasn't been any action taken towards the divorce. They're just separated, and how she wants her marriage to work. But last night, on last night's episode, we got to hear, or finally see, we saw a little bit last week, we seen more last night of just how bad this marriage is. So in last night's episode, she called over Candy to basically vent, which is shocking because I really thought she would have called Cynthia, but nevertheless, she called Candy, and she revealed some real heartbreaking things. She said that Marc was verbally abusive to her. He didn't give her a lot of attention. That they were supposed to go to Turks and Caicos for their anniversary. He didn't go, so she ended up going alone with the baby. And even Candy was like, Kenya, this isn't good. She was crying. And as a woman, it was just hard to watch. But it was real. Those were real emotions, and it was just sad. It was really, really sad. Now, today, in real time, she's going around telling people, giving interviews. I believe she did four interviews, saying that she really wants her marriage to work. And, according to the Daily Mail, Marc has a ex-wife that he still, cheats with from time to time. They have 2 children together. Okay, so that means there's some kind of bond there. And by the way, Kenya knew about the children. I don't know who said it, but people were thinking that she didn't know about the children. She knew about the children. But on top of that, he had multiple affairs, okay, according to the Daily Mail. And not only that, they're saying that he wants nothing to do with Kenya, okay? It's really hard because it's really sad to watch because she's going around giving interviews about how she wants her marriage to work, but he's going around saying, I don't want anything to do with her. He will only talk to her when it concerns the baby, and get this, people, he's not doing much of that. He's not seeing the baby that much. She's going around saying he's a good father. He's a good father, but he doesn't spend a lot of time because he still works in New York. So, this story's getting worse and worse and worse by the minute.
Well, I think, there were difficulties in terms of distance, and, when Brooklyn was born, it changed our dynamic as a couple. Mm-hmm. And so it's just been really hard to get things back on track. But I am still very hopeful that we can, but I just, don't know what the future holds.
Yeah. Do you want to get back together?
I think so, yeah. I love my husband. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I think that we're not operating from a good place right now prior to announcing. Mm-hmm. And, when we made the announcement. But I do think that things could get back on track if you have 2 people that want to.
Yeah.
Now, she also gave an interview to People magazine in which she stated, I didn't get married to quit. I love my husband. I don't doubt that he loves me. Let me be clear. I took my vows seriously. So as you can see, people, it's really kind of sad. Marc doesn't want anything to do with this marriage. This marriage is over. And Kenya gave an interview, I believe it was a couple weeks ago, to Wendy Williams, in which Wendy Williams said that she felt sorry for Kenya because of the way she was brought up without a mother, her mother not wanting her. And I noticed that a lot of people kept saying, why did she bring that up? She was trying to embarrass Kenya. No, listen. She was dealing with reality. And in order for Kenya to get any better, you have to deal with reality. And we all know that Kenya was abandoned when she was little. This plays a big part, in my opinion, as to why she's trying to hold on to something that's not there. And I'm a firm believer in what Dr. Phil says. Sometimes you have to give yourself things others can't give you. And no one's going to be able to give Kenya that emotional support to fill up that hole in her heart that she has. And for sure, not this guy. Marc is just not the one for her, and it's just the way it is. She just didn't pick a good guy. Well, I don't know if he's not a good guy. She just didn't pick the right guy for her and her emotional needs. Put it that way. I won't say he's a bad guy. I would just say he's not for Kenya. So, It is what it is, people. But as I always say in every video, we all have our different opinions, and that just happens to be mine. So I want to know two things in my comment section today. Number one, does anyone see this relationship getting back on track and somehow making Kenya happy again? And number two, does anyone think that Wendy Williams was trying to be disrespectful to Kenya when she kept bringing up her childhood? Because I don't. I'm a firm believer in you got to deal in reality. And unfortunately, that's Kenya's reality. But that's just my opinion. Now, if you like this video, don't forget to click that like button. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do that. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.